Go backwards while still keeping good form. Heart rate's coming up. All right. You know what we need? We need a jog in place. All right, because we need a heart rate to get up a little higher. So how you get that up is think about an exercise that you move the most muscles, or think about an exercise that you have to go against gravity. And really the most muscles being used, so the most blood and oxygen has to get there, and the most energy, most carbohydrate has to get there to shorten and lengthen the muscles quickly. And the brain's got to work the most for neurologically. So what would that be? That would be jogging in place. Or what's next? Here we go. Jumping in place. All right, going against gravity. Legs are working. Arms you can work if you want. If you've ever been at a concert before, good concert, good music. No bad music, y'all. Listen to those lyrics. Lyrics gotta be full of life. All right? Be careful what you listen to and what you watch. All right? Jumping in place, jumping left, jumping right. Doing it for your fitness, so you can look good and so you can feel good, so you can do stuff like this. Good. All right, let's get another ounce or two of water. Very nice. All right, very good. What do we got? All right, we're gonna do high knees with a crossover because we didn't do it. So high knees, march it in place with a crossover. So cross, 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 cross. Look at that other leg. It's holding up all your weight, right? And balancing. And your ankles, having to hold all that. Cross. And now we're getting rotational for the next exercise. For the next exercise. Rotational. Okay. Rotational is good. All right, we're going to punch. All right, I'm going to do a left foot forward, right leg back. And I'm going to punch with the right. Here we go. Let's get that right ready to go. Make sure it's working. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good form. 8. This other hand's protecting you. Right? All right, switch. Switch. It is probably better to have the left. If you're punching with the left hand, left foot is back. It might be a better foundation. This works okay. But here, nothing can push you back. And if you got a wide enough stance, things would have to do a lot of force to push you left and right. So this is a very good, strong position. But you have to rotate, and it's really got to come from the hips, from the ground up through the hips. Good form, protecting still. And if you're going to 2, let's go to 2. 2, everything's working. Let's go to just shoulder width apart stance. Everything's working with a little bit of that squat that we were using. See that squat with form still good. And we got our little squats. Those are our quarter squats, right? Getting the quadricep working. That's that dancing too again. If you go to a concert, if you worship, if you go to church, if you dance at home to good music, going like that, right? Cool. So punching. Punching works really, really good. So this is punching 2, and we did this, right? But then you can knock it out to 2, right? You got it? There you go. Yes, this can be used for self-defense, remembering it. I would pray that you wouldn't have to be in that situation, but if you are, you need to be strong and intentional on your punch. Intentional, that's going to be an important word. It's going to be around you when you grow up. You got to be intentional about your punch and about your fitness, about everything that you do. Good. All right, so we have that. That's really good. All right, we're going to transition to a kick. All right, we got kind of that lunge form defensive position again. I got right foot back, and I'm going to kick with the right. Back, and I'm going to kick with the right. Back, kick with the right, and back. Kick with the right, and back. Kick with the right and back. And I'm going into that lunge, right? Look at that lunge. It's kind of that quarter lunge now. Back. Front leg, look at all that balance on that front leg. Back. And that little kick With this, you can get intentional with it, but be careful when you're not kicking at anything. There's nothing there to stop, to decelerate the leg going, so that's not good for the joint. So just kick nice, easy. All right, let's switch to the other side. I'm gonna do left foot back and right foot forward. And I'm gonna kick back and kick. Still pretty good. My vertebrae should be pretty straight. My spine, my upper spine. Woo! Balance. Balance. All right, a lot of muscles working, right? Balance. Kick. Balance. Kick. Balance. Kick. Good. Very good. All right, let's get back to your upper body. Big arm circles to the front. Recovering just a little bit. Big arm circles. Keep those babies working. Keep them working good. Good posture. Bring them back. Back is important because look, it brings us into good posture all of a sudden. Good posture. Good posture. Good posture. Good. Good. All right, raise them above the head. All right, just check and make sure it's working there. Mostly deltoid working. Shortening to lift up our arm. Tricep shortening to straighten out our arm, right? Cool. Good. 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 All right, drink your water. So you got a water. We'll get another ounce or two gone. What do we got? All right, we'll try to go about 6 more minutes. Good. All right, marching in place. We're gonna need another set of air squats because you need to be good at that. Or sit to stands. All right, you don't need to be sitting too long though, all right? Try to be in that lunge position instead of sitting. It's better to be a stander than a sitter, but if you're standing, keep loose by doing stuff like this. All right, let's get a little squat. Sitting down. If it's just a half squat or quarter squat, that you're doing it, every squat, probably half a calorie, bam, half a calorie gone. 2 of them, you get a calorie. So be conscious of how much calories are going in you and what type of calories they are, how much, what type, and at what time you eat them too. All right? Cool, it's all fueling us so we can do this. Good. Let's get right, transition back to that lunge, see if you can get that lunge again. All right, it's just quick transitions. There you go. Getting good at that lunge. I'm using that arm form again, running form. Switch to that other side. It's starting to burn, right? Good. 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 Look, you're in that defensive position too. So bam, bam, bam. I got right foot forward, left foot back, right foot forward, left foot back. And I'm going, punching, and you're here, right? Being intentional about our punch. Don't punch too hard. All right, and then kick, and back, kick, back, kick, and back, and kick, and back, and kick. All right, very nice. You need to do the other leg, go ahead and do the other leg. But there was another thing we didn't do. We didn't do any ice skaters. Ice skaters is just this right here, but you're gonna reach back far with the other foot and come back. And reach back far with the other foot, way over, and come back while keeping good form. I like to call it speed skaters. I think that's what it's called. Careful with your knees and your hips. You're all warmed up. Make sure you do this type of stuff after you're warming up, doing the easier stuff. A little more coordination. Reaching far back, still looking straight forward, because you're speed skating that way. Bam. So if you need side view, speed skater. Tap. 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 Very nice. All right, march back in place. All right, march in place. Big arm circle. All right, a few more minutes. All right, cool back down. Big arm circles back if you can. Try to remember all this stuff on your own. All these movements you could do that are burning calories, that are making your muscles stronger. Mostly this is muscular endurance. Then get stronger through the air squat, the lunge, anything the body adapts to whatever it is that you do. All right, going to jump in place. All right, what we got here is we got a one-lap race, one lap around the track. If you've ever been in public school, elementary, middle school, elementary, they start you young. They have you run around the loop, the bus loop or the parking lot loop, which is sometimes a quarter mile, 400 meters. 4 of those makes 1 mile, 4 loops, but sometimes they're smaller, they're just 200-meter ones. So sometimes you gotta double that and go 8. But we're gonna do, gotta run in place. All right, let's get our run in place. Our heart rate's high. We're about to finish up here. We're running in place, coming to the end of the race. Got our form good, everything's warmed up good. Our calories are still good, we're not running low. Our water's good. All right, let's pick up the pace. We're gonna finish. All right, get some speed. Speed. Very good, all right. All right. Jumping right, jumping left, jumping right, jumping left, jumping front, jumping back. Remember all those things? Air squatting, air squatting, air squatting, air squatting, lunging, 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 right? Lunging with good form, lunging, lunging, lunging. Good. Get your high knees, high knees. Very nice. Big arm circles, big arm circles. Still got your high knees, getting your steps and your calories. All right, come above your head. Come above your head. Got your clappers going. Full range of motion, all the way to the side, to the top. Keeps you on pace. You can hear that rhythm, that bass. Pretty good, like you go. If you ever heard We Will Rock You. Look, you're in a half spot. Get your team, get them all pumped up. Whoever your team is, or little health team, baseball team, basketball, football team. Get you all fired up, right? Okay, good. Let's check our windmill again. Remember that windmill from the beginning? And windmill from the beginning. Stretching back out. Windmill from the beginning. Doing some quick recaps. This is our summary of everything we just did. Cool, windmill. We did some of that Frankenstein stuff. Run in place, we jumped. Left, we jumped right. We ran slow, we ran fast. We did our skater. Bam, bam. You guys got your punching. Bam, 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 bam. Switching sides. Bam, 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 bam. We got our kick. Bam, bam, bam. Cool. You're switching. You're kicking. Bam, bam, bam. Real fluid. And you can transition real easy into other stuff. Other stuff. All right. Reach for the sky. Reaching for the sky and coming back down. If you ever do have dizziness or nausea, let somebody know. Always careful with coming down like this, and all of a sudden going back up. The blood's got to flow. Got to keep blood in your brain and to the heart, especially blood's got to go to the brain. Got to get up there, so it's hard sometimes to go down and right back up. The blood's got to still get there. So if you have a strong heart, no problem. It'll inject the blood up there real easily. But if it's not, or the blood volume's low, blood sugar's low, mostly blood volume. From dehydration, you might have some issues. All right, reaching for the sky, reaching down. Cool, very good. You should always clap it out. Clap it out. You get, go get that with your kids, right? I like to clap it out. Cheer each other on, right? Remember to always have proper clothing that you can move freely. Good shoes, super important, all right? Good support on the outside and the inside. Proper footwear, hydration, cool. All right. All right, remember your fuel, your good carbohydrate, your good protein. Number 1 carbohydrate, in my opinion, fruits and vegetables. Number 1 protein, in my opinion, oatmeal. Oatmeal does really, really good. Some of the yogurts, I don't go dairy, but that's up to between you and the nutritionist. and what they are, because we're all different. It's case by case on what works for us. But I use fruits and vegetables and oatmeals and rice and beans, and it all fuels all this so you can feel really, really good. So once you get low on fuel, then you don't feel so good. All right, so do that. All right, remember your activity tracker, 30 minutes of activity for me, 30 minutes, 30 seconds, activity tracker, all the checkpoints. We warmed up, we went to moderate intensity, we went to high intensity, we cooled back down, we reached for the sky, we made sure all of our muscles were working, our heart is working good, fuel and hydration, proper footwear, good. That's all the checkpoints. And try to do that every day for an hour. All right, you can break it up into smaller segments, 10 minutes, 10 minutes, 10 minutes, or knock it all out in 1 hour, or 20 minutes, 20 minutes, 20 minutes. It's very good. Remember your activity trackers, get your steps, watch your heart rate, 10,000 steps per day minimum. There's no excuse. You could do it in place. There's 10 right there. Gone, just like that. All right, y'all, love you. As usual, stay active, stay fueled up, good nutrition. Communicate well with your parents and your brothers and your sisters and with your doctors and your nurses. If there's ever needs, any concerns, reach out to them. Reach out. All right? Cool. All right. Everybody's here for you. Everybody's rooting for you, right? We're all rooting for you. Cool. See you. Bye.